today I got a pro replay coverage of the map Tarsus. This map is in week 1 pool rotation, so I figured I'd make this video and get some knowledge out on it, because this map can be pretty complex. This replay was actually from my tournament game, TWL, last season. But yeah. So a couple things before I press play. On this map, I do recommend having double Taurus factions. So we have Seleucid and we have Carthage. So I think we have a total of like 10 or 11 turrets. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 turrets. That's from the double Tortoise factions. It just makes developing the attack a lot more easy, because having the freedom to do it's much better. And I'll tell you real quick how the defense usually goes. Usually a light defense up here, and the whole point of this defense is you want them to use as many turrets as possible on the early walls here. So because if they only use a couple turrets here, then actually defending this is pretty easy. So that's why you put up a feint defense. You want to bait as many turrets. You want them to get committed to walls, as many as you can before you fall back. And now generally, the next step in falling back is this gatehouse can be really good to hold. It's a tight narrow street. This is a really good defensive hold. You can put slingers all the way back here. We can get really good Pila angles, and the attackers only have this tight street to work with. So this is a really good defensive hold. And then kinda just here and like here. So this hold is hard to break. So when attacking, you have to figure out, you have to either break this one or you have to break this one. Now this one, it's super hard. The gatehouse, sally from it, but this is why we do have all these turrets here ready to, boom. We have our ballista here. We have another turret here. We have stuff here ready to go. Similarly, if we can, we will pull some of these turrets and move it that way. But that's again, like, if you don't hold up here and the attackers make one breach and they see there's nothing here, then they'll take the rest of these turrets and they'll just swing them into any other direction they need. Okay, I actually lied. We have 13 turrets, so yeah, here are 3 ready to hit here. So yeah, double tortoise highly recommended on this map. But yeah, if you don't get the attackers to commit as many turrets as possible early game, they have the freedom to bring more turrets here, blow down more walls here or here, wherever they want. But yeah, let's hit play and see what's up. It's pretty basic. We're moving these turrets up. These 4 generally just go like that. We want to tear all this down. This one goes right there. Tear that down. This one, I just like to put it here just in case. Don't immediately start tearing this down, but just wait here, test the water, see, do you need it down, do you not need it down. But yeah, we are breaking the arrow towers down. So just to make this a little less like miserable, tearing the arrow towers down. And further on, when the arrow towers go down, these staircases stop working. So nothing can go up on these staircases once the tower above it is collapsed. Tower walls, pretty standard. Just gonna have like one here. It's nice to have an early one here. That is again, like, if they are gonna hold up, having this tower wall here and then this breach down here, you can easily get some back shots. You can combat them. So it's good to just keep a tower wall here, but then once you realize, oh, they're gonna fall back, you should move it up. So I do think the defenders are making a mistake, because they have ED Army, they have Hillmen, they have Celtic Swordband, they have Celtic Warriors. They could easily put up some sort of defense here. See, we make entry. We're like, well, there's nothing here. Start taking the new arrow tower. see, I didn't even blow this wall down because there's no purpose. We're already in. We got units. We neutralized the tower. Now this one I am gonna do because you never know. They could sometimes hold like this. So gonna get that out of the way. But this tort has been saved. We can use it wherever else we need now. Oh, yeah, they got some horse archers in. Yeah, tower wall here. It's pretty standard for now. Again, it's just for the late game, for the early game, you know. Yeah, we're moving another tort that way. See, as you can see, there's 4 torts here. We only used 3 because, well, there's no need for this 4th to be there. There's nothing defending here, so. And then see this tower wall now can be moved up, either to like here or it's here. Can't remember. We'll see. Trying to get some cheeky sword side on the towers. It's not really working well. The wall is kind of preventing the arc over. Yeah, we're testing the waters, sending in our cheap units first to cover our more expensive units, seeing what the defenders have. And yeah, so it's pretty typical. They're gonna hold like here, here, like here and here. And yeah, they saw it. Have a little force out the gate, slingers on the wall. Pretty typical. So all this kind of, you'll see later on, but kind of all this like annoyance really makes this our biggest punch factor. So what we end up doing is we try our best, even though this is it's not a good fight for the attackers. We try our best to just stay here and trade up or trade evenly as best as possible, while Carthage, he focuses on just punching because we occupy them so much, right? There's so many resources here focused on this big fight that Carthage is able to just punch straight through. So me and Syracuse, we do this, and Carthage, boom. You'll see. Because this is looking right now, this is the best option attack. You know, here you got the gatehouse, the slingers. This looks like the weakest point in their defense. Yes, we're continuously flooding more and more in. We're just exploring, seeing what's up, analyzing their defense, making a plan. Here's just a little engagement on the wall here. Armored axe warriors against thorax. These are for the tournament. There were some DLC factions. This is ED Armenia. That's Caledonia. It's basically Armenia with the more expensive cartleys and the best archers in the game, and this is just Iceni without the slingers. I don't know if that was intentional or mistake, but so yeah, I don't know. We're gonna try seeing what's up here. Initially, we're gonna see how if we can possibly break this defense. They did pull all their stuff back inside to get ready to hold this. So now we're gonna take all these torches. We're gonna blow everything down, see what's up. Oh yeah, we got the noble our archer general out here. along with the Celtic warrior. Or the radio spear too. Where's the Scythian or the Amazonian horse archer at? Watch right here. Alright, there we go. You know, we start testing, seeing what's up here. Yeah, you see this looks like a horrible. It's like we're getting peel at sword side. They got the arrow tower. It's not looking super good for us. I'm bringing out my archer. There's a tower wall here. You're just popping in and out. So yeah, you might be able to catch them, and then get a volley into these archers here. It's good. We got archers. Slow it down real quick. Archers in the center and slingers, just to kind of contest. Usually there's archers here, there's skirmishers here. So you know, having archers here and skirmishers here, you can easily kind of try and contest all that. Because if you do push this way, one thing you have to watch out for is enemy range is gonna shoot you sword side. So either you or your teammate, someone has to be careful and watch out, trying to neutralize all this range. Yeah, I got a volley off. He wasn't paying attention. I got a volley off, then I ducked back inside the tower walls. Positioning slingers up. Let's say, you know, whatever. Do you want to sling Hillman? Unfortunately, that arrow tower is chewing me up. My archers, but whatever. What can you do? I try hiding inside the turret with my unit. See, you can hide inside the tortoise to protect from range, but unit does break, unfortunately. So I mean, 159 kills, and I don't even know, it's like maybe a fifth of a Chev. Like, yeah, she's been shooting garbage this entire game. Okay, I don't know what happened here, but this is a pretty bad engagement for Carthage. They're just getting cycled down. We have no answer for this. Either he pushed or they counter pushed us, but yeah, this is a pretty bad engagement. Libyan is already so low, only got 31 kills. The Chosens are absolutely just cycling us. They got their archers, their Celtic skirms. But yeah, I mean, this noble Armenian archer is getting. This is a very expensive archer unit, and that seeing it get destroyed as much is pretty good to see. So but they got another one here. This was beautiful. Let's see. Yeah, catch this armored axe warrior. Perfect. Just dies at the wall. So there's little things you gotta micro to try and avoid things like this from happening. Fortunately here, yeah, the Libyans are just dying. So this middle fight's very tricky to get right as an attacker. Super easy to defend. Sam Knight's going in, using their 95 armor, 65 health to just tank everything. Now sometimes what you do have to be careful of is it could be a kill box like this, or if you break enough of these walls down, the defenders sometimes they kind of like do something like this, or like this, just so they keep control of the gatehouse. Or actually, I think they can just fall back out of gatehouse range, so it'll be like boom, 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 and boom. If like enough of this like all comes down and it doesn't look so good to just hold up here. But yeah, so we did pretty much just lose 2 Libyans for not a whole lot. Splurk is getting shot, unfortunately. mean, Oatsworn killed them. Oatsworn. We do neutralize the gatehouse though. That's lucky. It's very fortunate for us. We got archers coming up here. We might be able to get a Pila volley off. Oh no, they see it. They catch it. We got a volley into their backs as they run. It's a pretty standard fight here. We're trying our best to use the little Pila angles. You do every little thing to just try and whittle them down as much as possible. Breaking down the walls and stuff here. I don't know if this is intentional, but I think we pull these torts just to have an open space. Because if they do fall back, actually having open space here for the slingers is really nice. So to pull the tort again, you hit the wall till it's 93, you dismount and then you remount, and then you can just move the tort out of there. Because when you pull the torts, because in a typical breach, you got all these torts in the way, and when you pull the torts, you don't have them in the way. Oh yeah, so you have taken a lot of ground. Which is good. We have okay, this is very nice. We have the arrow tower. This is huge. So if they continuously decide to fight here, that is great for us because we will maintain, the arrow tower will constantly be shooting at them and it will rack up hundreds of kills. Sworn, just moving around. Pontic Cat, okay, so they are completely falling back. I think they're gonna do this. Which is what, because, yeah. So if you don't want them to hold here and here, it's smart to pull these torts. Because if you pull these torts and you put slingers out here, they can dominate. They can shoot over these smaller buildings, so they can just absolutely dominate. So pulling these torts is what forced them to fall back to here and here, so it's good. We get more ground, we get more area to work with, and then this is the point where we're like, okay, what do we do now? Because attacking this, it's a kill box. You push here, you push there, sword side, it's a mess. Pushing it here, it can also be a kill box. So we're say, well, what do we do? I think soon we realize we distract them with the middle push, and while because look at what's here. They got a Celtic, couple axe warriors. Where all their Therayos. Most of the Therayos are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Therayos over here. And over here they got the one Therayos right here, and they got one outside. But like, whatever. So this is when we kind of decide that hey, maybe this is weak. So we continue just to push a little middle. We bait out some of their archers. We kill their archers. Bait out some of their Therayos. And once this is really, really weak, then we fully just commit. Yeah, we have full archer dominance. Having archer dominance here is key. You know, having archers here, just everywhere. You need to zone out any skirmishers in these areas. Yeah, noble armor, very expensive archery, only 95 kills and barely not even a chevron. Oh, very close to a chevron, but it's not there. It's very nice to see. It's fucking insane morale, dude. There's 2 guys left, and they just won't die. So here are the 2 Libyans that got jumped in the earlier in the game. Now they're just going in to kind of bait some ammo, kind of soften up their defenses. Like, see all this peel ammo that's going into them? We'd rather go into the baby units than the healthy ones. Yeah, having archer here is really good. You can try and archer fight a little bit. You can see I'm trying to dodge as best as possible. I'm telling my teammate to get out of my archers too, so they can actually shoot and move properly. Yeah, and we are sending everything inside. Every unit is going inside. Now we're just blarking. They're chosen in the face. If you have slingers, typically it's best to shoot their most dangerous unit, or like a unit that's good and has 55 HP. So in our case, it would be either the chosen swordband, which is their most dangerous unit, or the axeman, which is still a good unit, but it has 55 HP, so it's more susceptible to the dump. Boom, we got the Sam Knights going in. See these little advantages again. These few guys are vulnerable to sword side Pila, so I can see my Thorax chucked a volley of Pila into them before charging in. It's like those little victories are how you whittle down units, and then that's how you win. Unfortunately, the Caledonian Spear Wall also has fear, so it's starting to affect. It's not even in combat, and the Eastern Spearman is frightened by enemy units, already at red morale. Thorax already at red morale because they're frightened by enemy units. But yeah, this is why, I'll pause it real quick. This is why attacking this, it's very difficult to succeed. See this? Look at all this sword side. My Thorax is getting smacked around. Like, attacking this is fine, but you know, if you attack this, then you need to just at least put something here. But just getting blasted by sword side, and we're gonna try and trade equally. So that's why we positioned our Thoreos here. We're gonna do that. If they position their Thoreos here, they're gonna do that. We're trying our best just to trade equally, whittle them down so Carthage can punch through. And you can see it's starting. We have our archers. We're countering their archers. Trying our best so Carthage isn't vulnerable to that sword side. Oh, that Balearic. Yeah, poor Balearic. Yeah, fear is absolutely murdering us. Like the Reyes is breaking hard. Horrible. Oh, yeah, it's killing the ballistic troop. Man, we're just trying. There's with the Reyes here. See, this is why this push is a little worse. See all the sword side. But yeah, killing their archers. See, the difference here is there's no front line, right? Like, aside from a couple axemen and a couple Celtic warriors, it's just the Reyes here, you know. And so for Thoreos to succeed, how they're doing here, they need something to hold the line while they can, you know, shoot their Pila in these good angles. Yeah, after these Celtic style, it's just full aim with Thoreos, full aim with Thoreos. That's why they're desperately sending over an axeman, but just one axeman in a grind. Like, the axemen need to cycle to do good. This is very bad. Sword side is hurt. It sucks. But you know, it's one of those things. You just gotta take it.
As you command.
So we're trying to do the same thing they do to us. Trying to hit them sword side.
Advance! Forward! As you command. Yes, commander.
And then they're gonna push us because, you know, If you're gonna get dumped, don't just stand there. At least engage. Try and do something with your unit. Don't just stand there and get dumped. This is why putting these are helpful, so they can't just hold you here. Because if they do hold you here, you can just flood in, and yeah. So that's why these breaches very nice to have. And then we neutralize the tower. It's nice. Yeah, but no Armenian archer dead. Again, nice to see. They're not getting their value that much. Being such an expensive unit. Armenian Slinger did good though.
Fire on the enemy! Forward!
Yeah, I'm just all just Caledonia now. If you're wondering why this is here, it's because this is a second VP. We're playing on a mod that alters map for more fairness. You don't have to worry about it, but this is a second VP, so you can capture either this one or the other one is this one. So you can capture either or to win the game. And that's why they have this here, because they don't want to get like snucked around in this back capped. Oh yeah, see this perfect sword side, amazing situation. And then this unit they allow it to slip right through. And look at how this unit's being held. That unit is super vulnerable. So if they're gonna sit there and peel us, and we're trying to do the same thing, we're trying to trade evenly as possible. And you know, trading evenly with Thorax against Chosen Swordman, that's a win because this is a much more deadly unit. Yeah, this Chosen Swordman is getting melted like butter. Thank God this Thorax is holding for as long as it's holding, surrounded and everything. Finally broke, but yeah, this Chosen got absolutely melted. And it prevented this one from cycling. So these little micros that you do that help you like win battles and save units and kill other units faster. Naked swords are in here, so we're dumping the heck out of them. Undumped, it's a very deadly unit. And you can see they're panicking here. Like, what do they got? The Rayos. Full ammo with the Rayos to hold the line now. And they're desperately peeling units back. Full ammo with the Rayos here. Yeah, he's running that back. Full ammo with the Rayos, running that back. Over here, we're just chilling because we have no intention on pushing a kill box when there's a Pila faction, like Pontus, on the defense.
Are you SP? CO?
Yeah, we're just sitting here grinding away. Yeah, we're trying to get these archers to sword side this thing just so we can kill it faster and be done with it. We're gonna use this tortoise to get this thing off the wall. Oh, look at all the nakeds that died. Chosen's getting hit hard by just the normal unit Pila. And then, so at this point, I'm like, okay. Listen, like, they don't have any archers. There's nothing really for me to shoot. So I need to start getting my ammo off. Because having the game with full ammo is bad. That's potential, like, kills you could have gotten and whatnot. So here, I just put on heavy shot and I'm just front dumping anything. Whatever. Right now, I'm front dumping the spear wall. Eventually, once this archer moves out, then I'll replace it so we can get kind of sword side. But yeah, I'm literally just front dumping stuff right now because with precision shots at 48 missile damage. But yeah, it's better to use ammo even if it's front dumping than not use it at all. So yeah, we're
As you command.
making some space here. Making space here. It's like this collapse, like boom, 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 like it's collapsed here, which is really nice.
Quick march.
Yeah, see, there's a gap here. We'll take advantage of this soon, I think, hopefully. Yeah, more Tarsus up here, so sword side stuff. Or even, what you can do, see when they cycle out, you can time it so that when they cycle out, you peel them in the backs.
Get running. Advance at speed.
Killing more noble Armenians.
At the
More
double.
Tarsus. This one's out of ammo. It's coming desperately, desperate. This is a problem for them. Like, this defense completely has collapsed, and like now they're like, oh shoot, what do we do? Either hold up here and then like here, but then you have to like they could go all the way around, and like it's completely collapsed.
Yes, come on.
I think we unfortunately might have missed it. Yeah, the person who had the horse archers, the Scythian horse archers, or the Amazonian, whatever, they were not microing them, and then the Hippeus was able to catch them. This Hippeus. But yeah, so now our teammate is pushing here just to alleviate some of the pressure that we are fighting right now. See, the Caledonian Oatsworn gen is in, so that is like dump priority number 1. That thing's gonna get focused down as hard as possible. Again, more beautiful Kilo sword side right here. These units are gonna get wrecked. They have slingers out there. So whatever. The Oatsworn general is getting focused down, laser focused down. Came in with like 140, he's down to 118 now. Did not get that many kills in the process. Because he already had like 20 kills. So he basically lost 20 men for 20 kills. It's not exactly the KD you want as an Oatsworn. Naked Sword's going in. That's next dump priority. Now this becomes dump priority number 1. This Naked Sword needs to die. All the while Carthage is taking his little breather. He's just assessing the situation. No need to just rush in and lose like 2 or 3 units for no reason. But also no need to wait super long, because if he waits too long, this collapses and he's like, that's a problem.
Break up. Get out.
Naked Sword, yeah, they're getting laser focused by every Pila unit, every archer we have right now.
Charge. Quickly now. Riders, advance. Forward. Order quick march. At the double.
Okay, they're pulling back, and that kind of my teammate saw that, and now he's gonna try and catch them while they're retreating, cause problems. Yeah, this is just bad plays from the defenders. Like, why do we have a full ammo East Archer at the end of the game? Very close to the end of the game. 8 minutes left. So come on, it's a problem. Continuing just to peel them, laser targeting that Oatsworn unit. It's getting blasted. Yeah, thing's not long for the world. I mean, they're peeling these archers are pretty much out of ammo because they've just been front dumping, heavy shot, precision shot. Realistically, I could have probably by now came here and tried kind of sword siding them, but whatever at this point. These full things are getting shot out by these low, I'm assuming these are pretty low ammo, Polarics and Cretans. And yeah, over here now, see, this is a problem. There's just a huge gap that leads straight into their back lines. Mostly just charged his own unit there, and now he's gonna get PL'd, which is nice to see. And then this, and then I tell all of my archers to focus down this cav, because we have 3 cav to their 2 cav, right? And then I'll pause it here. This is what I'm thinking. There's a lot of cracks, you know. There's a lot of openings. Like this could be the moment where we send cav around. We can break this. We can win right here, because they still have units, right? So like the most is I'm seeing cracks. I'm seeing cav openings. So I'm like, I need to neutralize this cav as fast as possible, because they have 2 Pontic Royal Cavs and an Armenian Gen. So that's when I tell everything to shoot this cav, because if we get even just 1 cav gen out, that leaves 2 cav to our 3 cav. So yeah, all my archers are shooting at this thing. So watch how fast it drops. 63 now. Yeah, it's getting blasted. Oh, ate that Pila volley from the thorax too. Real quick, yeah, just threw a Pila volley, then immediately turned to face that charge. Yeah, there are problems. A full it's not a full thorax actually, but yeah, problems arising. Cav can slip around, go somewhere. Hippeus, we have 2 Hippeus. Oh yeah, this is sad though. This is really sad. This unit was hidden for the longest time until it was too late. Which is very unfortunate. So, Hippeus lost a lot of men for no reason there. But this Pontic Royal lost a lot more men for no reason either. So yeah, problems arising. Everything's being surrounded, flanked, attacking the, and we have taken this VP. All of their units are trapped. This VP is ours, pretty much. You know, all their units are boom, boom. They're being held by hopes and dreams by Carthage, you know. Just barely being held off. That unit away. Just taking ground here. There's a little calf fight going on here. They are fighting under the arrow tower, luckily. Oh, the Rayos are in. I should probably pull out. Pontic Gen is going to get blasted by the arrow tower. I don't know what that was. Pontic General is still getting blasted by the arrow tower. But this is pretty much like, it's not over yet, because listen, this is a healthy force for them. And then all our Libyans are tired and depleted. They're about to get rear charged too. But as long as we can just defend this VP. That's all we're thinking. Defend this VP. Defend that VP. That Hippeus is just honestly trying to delay. Like, who cares? That Hippeus is dead. Just trying to delay as long as possible. Now we have Gen Bodyguard. It's just like, whose rear charges will route the enemy first. And then I did swing my Gen around to help out too. My fresh Enzima Cap Gen. Starts to absolutely route them. But unfortunately they start routing us too.
Stay on alert.
But we have like a pretty much full Hippeus, full Agima compared, and then like a beat up General Bodyguard compared to really depleted Pontic Cat. This air tower is still helping us out, shooting the shit out of this. And you can see the little second VP task force is here now, but it's pretty much over. VP is ours. The timer's ticking. We have fairly healthy units and healthy cav to hold. Oh, it's a little bit of a halt fire because this unit should be engaged, but it's not, and it got a nasty volley on that. Yeah, the Pontic world got caught by the Hypaeus. Yeah, Pontic's gen's gone, but it's pretty much over. I don't know what's happening here. And that's that. Yeah, I hope you learned the basics, the tips and tricks, use them on how to attack Tarsus, how to formulate a plan, attack or defense. You know, hopefully, if you want to defend this map, you learned stuff about positioning, factions, all that. But yeah, I hope you enjoy.